learning polynomials. But first, let us know what really polynomial is. A polynomial is an expression consisting of variables and coefficients that involves only the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and non-negative integer exponents of variables. The base of polynomials depends on its degree. We have the degrees of polynomials. First is the linear. Linear equations is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 1. Quadratic. Quadratic equations is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 2.
Third is the cubic. Cubic equation is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 3. No more, no less.
Fourth is the quartic. Quartic equations is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 4. Next is the quintic. Quintic equations is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 5. Next is hexic equation. Hexic equation is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 6. Next is heptic. Heptic equations is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 7. Next is octic. Octic equation is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 8.
And we have the 9th and 10th degree polynomial equation, which are called nonic for 9 and decic for 10. And now, let's go to the real deal of solving polynomials by knowing what is a polynomial function. Polynomial functions are algebraic functions that can be written as sum or difference of algebraic terms. Polynomial functions can be simplified and be written as: the theorem states that our remainder equals fh is divided by x minus h. We have two theorems to determine if a polynomial has a remainder. We have remainder theorem and factor theorem. In remainder theorem, we expect that a given equation divided by a factor has a remainder. The remainder when a polynomial fx is divided by linear factor x minus r is fr. So that is fx equals q x minus r plus r, and r is equals to fr. Determine the remainder. 4x4 plus 5x cubed plus 2x minus 1 divided by x minus 2.
Solve the given equation. First, let's make f of x the answer for the given equation. Let's try the given x minus 2 to find out the value of x by transposing negative 2 to positive 2, so that we can get the value of x. Now, let's substitute 2 to x of the coefficients that are given. 4 times 2 raised to 4 is equals to 64. 5 times 2 raised to 3 is equals to 40. 2 times 2 is equals to 4. And copy negative 1. Now let's add 64, 40, and 4. All that is equal to 108. Now, let's subtract it with 1. So the final answer is 107. That is the remainder of the given equation. Huzzah!
Not like remainder theorem. Factor theorem is a theorem linking factors and zeros of a polynomial. So in that case, we should expect no remainder. Fx is equivalent to 0, then it is a factor theorem. Let's verify. X minus 3 is a factor of 4x4 plus 5x cubed plus 2x minus 456.
Same with the remainder theorem process. First, copy the given equation and let's say f of x must be equal to 0 again. Guess the linear divisor to get the value of x, which is x equal to positive 3, since it was transposed. Then, substitute 3 to the x of the given coefficients. Now we have 4 times 3 to the power of 4, which is equal to 324. Next is 5 times 3 to the power of 3, which is equal to 135. Lastly, we have 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. Now, copy negative 465. Add 324, 135, and 6. Then subtract it with 465. 465 minus 465 is equal to 0. So the answer is 0. Binomials. In this case, we are going to solve the given two equations by dividing it and finding out its original equation. We have first the synthetic division method. It is the shorter way of defining the quotient of an equation. Let's try the last given that we shown earlier. First, transpose 3 from x minus 3 to get the value of x, and let's get to the procedure by getting all the numbers of coefficients we have. Let's start by copying the first number and multiplying it with 3. 3 times 4 is equal to 12. Then 5 plus 12 is equal to 17. Then multiply 17 to 3. Now we have 51. Since we don't have a coefficient that has a square on it, we will let 0 be the number of it. 0 plus 51 is still 51. 51 times 3 is equals to 153. Then add 153 and 2, which is 155. 155 multiplied by 3 is equals to 465. Since the 2 465 has different sign, it is equal to 0. Since we've started the equation by a coefficient raised to 4, the quotient must be starting to the next degree, which is 3. So the answer is...
For long division, you need to use the divisor to solve the given dividend. Divide 4x to the power of 4 to x. The answer is 4x cubed. Now multiply 4x cubed to x. The answer is 4x to the power of 4. Multiply 4 to 3 and cancel out the two 4x to the power of 4's. Now you have 5x cubed and 12x cubed. 5 plus 12 is equal to 17x cubed. Divide 17x cubed to x. The answer is 17x squared. Now multiply 17 to 3. The answer is 51x. Now divide 51x to x. The answer is 51. Multiply 51 by 3 and you should get 153. Now add 2 and multiply it by 3 again. So that's 153 plus 2 times 3. The answer is 465. Now subtract 465 to 465. The final answer is 0. Therefore, it is a factor.
Let's try and solve the following equation.
DA got that dope.
Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, left the mansion. Dropped the roof.
We are the Euler Babies. Thanks for watching.
A few inches later.
1, 2, 3. Bakit tumawa ka?
It's simple.
What?
Fourth is the
It's a good.
is octic. Octic equations is a polynomial equation that has the highest degree of 7. Mali.
Polynomial functions are algebraic functions.
Hi guys! So, today, gumagawa kami ng... Ano ginagawa natin?
We are making a video for mathematics.
Yeah, you heard that right. And sobrang pagod na nila kahit kalahati pa lang nagagawa namin. Yan ang mga mukha nila.
Don't look at my face, size ugly. Panood nyo na ba ito? Hindi princess.
Ang dami niyang TikTok.
Yung cringe ako dyan sobra.
Ganito yung mga TikTok eh.
Kuryente ako.